What's up, guys? So we are back in the Super Duty right now. It's been a while, so I thought I would do another update on the automatic transmission fluid that I use as diesel fuel. So some of you may know, probably not because I don't get very many views. I run ATF as diesel fuel, not 100%, not straight ATF, but I have a 110 gallon transfer tank in the bed of my truck. Now I have one pump mounted to it with like 20 feet of hose that will pump from a 55 gallon drum. That's where I'm going right now, is to pump out of a 55 gallon drum. Other end will pump right into the transfer tank. Now I have another pump set up to that switch right there, the one on the left, little button. That one will turn the other pump on and will pump the fuel from the transfer tank into the factory tank of the truck. So technically I have it's a 105 gallon transfer tank. Sorry, manual problems. I have like 145 gallons total between the two tanks in the truck. So the truck doesn't get that good of gas mileage, but I can roughly go 1,600-ish miles without stopping for fuel. So, and I get my training fluid from a shop in town for free, because most companies charge shops to dispose of the waste oil. So he just gives it to me for free, so he doesn't have to pay, and I get free fuel. So I just checked this tank a couple days ago. It was damn near full, so I'll probably get about 45 gallons, 50 gallons maybe of ATF. So when I get there, I will kind of show you the setup of what I got going on and kind of how it works. But obviously, I mean, I did my first ATF as fuel review video like a year ago. Truck's still going strong. I haven't had any problems. Like I said, I'll show you my setup, but I have a 2 micron filter. So when I pump the fluid out of the 55 gallon drum and pump it into the transfer tank, it goes through that 2 micron filter first. Then I've got another little filter that's on the other pump that in between the two tanks. And then I have the 2 factory fuel filters on the truck. So now it's been a little while since I've changed the 2 micron filter, which I should probably do that after I get this tank of fuel. But I change the truck filters every other, I think it's every other or every third oil change. So anywhere from 10 to 15,000 miles. And I haven't had any problems with debris, because the training fluid that I'm getting is used. So I've cut up the first few fuel filters when I started doing this, and they looked like normal fuel I've been running through them. There's no debris at all in there, no metal shavings. So that 2-micron filter is actually doing its job pretty well. So I'll probably change that filter out here in the next couple days, so it's ready for the next time I go get fuel. But like I said, the truck's still running great. I haven't had any problems with the truck. If you're new to watching these videos, don't know much about it, this only works on low pressure fuel systems. So my 6.0, 7.3, anything with a low pressure fuel system. So this truck has low pressure fuel, high pressure oil. Now if you go to a 6.4 or 6.7 power stroke, those are low pressure oil, high pressure fuel. Will not work. So just keep that in mind if you're going to try it. In my other video, I think I had said that my brother did it in a 7.3, but he only went a couple gallons at a time. That's how I started, and then I got the chance to get more, so I got it all at once. So like I say, in a 55-gallon drum, that's gonna be half of my transfer tank. So I have 50 gallons of tranny fluid and 50 gallons of diesel fuel in the transfer tank. So I always go get my tranny fluid first, then I top off the rest of the tank with diesel fuel and drive it around so it mixes up. And I've drained it out before, and it honestly looks like dyed diesel. Can't tell that it's actually tranny fluid unless you smell it, which is kind of hard to smell because of the diesel fuel mixing. But it just looks like off-road diesel. It just looks like red diesel fuel, which can probably get in trouble if you get caught. I don't know if a cop's gonna believe you. Sorry, I'm trying to drive. I don't know if a cop's gonna believe you that you're running tranny fluid as fuel. So if you get stopped and get dipped, you might get caught. You might get a ticket. I don't know. Haven't had that happen yet. So yeah, we're almost there, and I will kind of show you the setup and how it all works. Alright, sorry, I got busy. The shop was busy, so I couldn't film too much. But this is a pump, cheap pump. I'm testing it right now. Best one that I can find so far for the money. It's only like 140 bucks from Harbor Freight. Comes with a hose. Yeah, I think it comes with 20 feet of hose. It didn't come with that. I bought the adapter for the filter and the filter itself. You can get these at Tractor Supply. So 20 feet of hose, nothing on the end of this hose. I've got my alligator clamps for power. I extended the harness to run to the battery of the truck. And it's down there is where the other pump comes into this. Into the factory tank. Let's see real quick. Oh, can't really see, so I'll edit that out. But yeah, so the other pump is down there. That'll pump from this tank into the truck tank. So come around to the other side. I've got another section of hose, about 20 feet, that actually has a nozzle on it, coming into the other side of the pump, obviously. So I just run it into the filler for the tank right there, but I can also take this gun, flip it around and take the other hose and put it into the tank and pump out of the tank and into, say, another truck or piece of equipment or whatever. So it can work both ways, but I haven't had any problems with this setup yet. It kind of takes a little bit to set it up when I'm actually pumping out, but it pumps a lot faster than anything else that I have used so far, and especially for the money, that pump is working great. It's cheap. I haven't had any problems with it, but yeah, so like I was saying before, I haven't ran into any problems running the training fluid, but I kind of get a little bit better gas mileage, maybe 1 mile to the gallon better, depending on if I'm towing or not. But I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Must have been important. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, yeah. So I had about 50 gallons in that drum that I pumped out. So I had a little bit of fuel left over from the last road trip I took. That was still in the transfer tank. I put roughly 50 gallons of training fluid in it, and then I want to say it was probably pretty close to another 50 gallons, I guess. It was $100, and it was just under $2 a gallon. So yeah, I put another $100 into it, and it's topped off. Put 50 bucks into the actual truck tank. So I'm ready for next road trip, which will probably be to Utah for the We Rock Grand Nationals. So I will be spotting for my buddy. First time he's really hardcore wheeled. First time he's actually competed in his Toyota. So just the other day I built the drive shaft for him. But he's still got a couple things to do left on the truck to make sure it's ready. But yeah, so stay tuned for that, because I will be spotting for him. Hopefully get some good footage of him. I don't know if I'll be able to get any footage of anybody else, but should be a good time. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.